The wee calves are still standing back there. I went yesterday to have a look at a weedy man. Welcome back to another video of John S. Agri. That last video done really well. It was really interesting. There's 20 some comments, but 2 of them were boys that were in the same situation there to myself, who just didn't know what to do with their suck cows, and they were thinking of maybe going into buying in drop calves. And it just goes to show you that, you know, that's the way things are looking for the suckler farming community at the minute. I haven't seen anybody commenting that's been very upbeat about it. It'd be nice to see if somebody was positive about it, but we'll wait and see what happens. As I mentioned in the last video, there's I bought in bales of rushes, so I'll show you these. So it's quite like haylage. It come from down round Balahi there. You see it a bit better. Down round Balahi. It's really good for bedding calves, and there's a bit of hay through it as well. It was done maybe a month ago there. A bit of hay in through it, and the calves, they would nibble away at it, which is good. And then these here are my bales from this year. And see, nice hay there, and nice hay there. So that's real. You see a wee bit of green still in through it there, but it's not heating. That's plenty of power in that there. So I'm gonna buy in calves. It's nice to have that green hay there with plenty of power in it. To cut back a wee bit on the meal you need to feed. I don't know, like people say hay puts a belly on them, but I've found using straw, it's just gut fill. Like there's no real power in it. Whereas hay there, bit of energy, and you see once you get them from the hay and you can move them on to good dry silage there, good and fast. So good stuff there. New garden shed for my house, so I cut up Dad cut up the other one, so plenty of wee fire lighters there. Look at that, all those bags of fire lighters worth a clean fortune. They'll be good, do a good use. That's an old fireplace I had as well. I had a good mahogany fireplace and went to sell her on Facebook Marketplace. You couldn't give it away. Nobody wants a mahogany fireplace anymore. I didn't really want it, so I put her up for 20 quid. Nobody interested, so I got more than 20 quid's worth of fire lighters out of it, so it'll be good and it'll do the job. I'd also like to take this opportunity to welcome any new subscribers. There's about 30, maybe 30 new subscribers there from that last video. So welcome to the channel, and today is going to start the weaning process. So as I said in the last video, I haven't been given any or very much meal, but I'm going to start today to try and give a bit of meal to get these calves moved off the milk and get the energy from the meal. Sort of takes the stress off it. Once they're eating plenty of meal, they don't really sort of care for the milk that much. So I'm going to leave out a truck here and a couple of other trucks. I'm going to feed the cows as well the meal. Sometimes when you put out the creep feeder, the calves are nervous to go into the creep feeder actually, and only some of them go in and the others don't get the taste of the meal. But once they all get a taste for the meal at the start, they'll all rock into the creep feeder that only lets the calves in. So we'll go with that first and we'll see how we get on. Right, what truck? There's been birds in here, I doubt. We'll see. I've fairly come up for the meal there, so I've got the trucks laid out. Maybe move this one back. So hopefully all the wee calves will get a taste of the meal. And once they get a nice taste for it, they'll go mad for it from then on. But let's see. Stand back and watch what happens here. Cows are straight in there for the meal. There's the 3 cows are in. There's another first time calver, and you can see the calves just aren't as sure down there, but they'll get onto it. They go down the field out of the way. But that's the other thing about suckler calves, they wouldn't be as friendly, or not as friendly, but they wouldn't come as close to you as the others. But see, I don't think of enough trucks there. The calves are getting bullied out of it. Look, they're all just standing back, so I might need to rethink this plan and see what I can do differently. Didn't go well. I started a fight over here, so alright, I'm gonna have to get more truck space. This is a boy here I really want to get onto meal, but he's standing down there. It was 2 arms of one length, so didn't work out well. That'll do them for the day anyway. Maybe tomorrow I'll hang a truck on the gate, you know, to give even more space. Don't know what way the best to do it. Bring the creep feeder up as well, possibly, and get them. The calves can go into that as well, just as much feeding space as possible, so there's no competition. See how that goes, but always something. I went yesterday to have a look at a WEAN at Wilson's of Rathkenny. She's a T4512. So YouTube that a donkey from Grassmen was cutting about in one a couple of years ago, cleaning out a hen house. Well, it's a nice wee low roof. What do you say, 165 centimeters tall, so it's less than 6 foot. So she sits nice and low to the ground. You could turn her, as my dad would say, on a sixpence, but you can turn her right and sharp. It's just what I need for this yard. Oh, there's a cow's looking away. That nice red one there. However, back on track. So I went to look at it. A new one was about 47 grand. Now these are, I don't know, they're not big yokes now, but the price of machinery is colossal there at the minute. But there's a second hand one, 2018. She's lovely shape, really well kept and all. I'd tempt you, but it's just the financing of it, you know. Would you get that much money out of it? You could pay off a brave deposit in your house, pay off a right bit of the mortgage, or would you be better with a wee telehandler you could set in bales with and all? I'd say the telehandler would bring you more joy right enough, but I'm not sure about the financial side of it, whether it'd be a good idea. But I need to think about it and go away and see how you pay her off, you know. I don't know if anybody has one of those WEAN, or the good machine. Wee Yanmar engine in her, 3-cylinder, but she works out nicely if you sit as far out in front as you want, you know, and you lift her up. It'll keep it at that same distance from your cab the whole way up. So whatever she lifts the height on, whatever weight she has at that height or that setting on the ground, it'll do that the whole way up. So it'll be handy for stacking bales there, or cleaning out calf houses, or tipping up hay. I would say once you have a telehandler, you'd never be without one. But if anybody wants to comment below about any WEAN, or if they've ever tried one out, she's a nice wee cab on her and all. Also there's a control in the front, you know, you forward and back, high box and low box. There's only one gear in each box. Then you're shooting out your boom and bringing it back in, and then the headstock is a Euro brackets on it. So okay, she would be the job. I would say once you'd have one, your use for tractors would drop massively, but we'll see. We'll see what the financial system says. I'm getting a new gate made for here. The cattle made short work of it last year, so I'm getting a full, like this here, made with 3 bars on it, of stock board lying in there to maybe put on it, but it's to swing from there across to here. So the last year the cattle put their heads through, broke the bottom of it there, broke the top, pulled it out of the wall. I think I'm going to have to bolt or put a plate at the other side of the wall to bolt it on. It's going to be a big heavy gate, you know, but we'll see how that goes. There's a truck up there. I could hang over the gate to give more feeding space. Let's see what happens. It's getting near success, so I've got more trucks out there. There's plenty of space to put another truck on the gate there, but see, your big boy's getting near it there. Once he gets a taste for the nuts, he'll be flying. That's a great wee water truck there. Real good job. I know. So in below it, the bung used to be set maybe about there. So if the calves dunged in the truck, you could never clear it out completely. But I was speaking, or I commented on David Stewart Engineer on their page, and says, look, it doesn't, if you put a slope to the back or something, that it would empty out completely. But he says they have now recessed that bung, so it's flush with the bottom of the truck, so she'll empty out completely. So it's good to see that they're taking, you know, advice on board, or maybe they've seen, that's what engineering is, about seeing problems and coming around to fix them. So Dad's got this all nicely washed out, ready for cattle coming back in. So I'll not be long coming around. Thank you much for watching today's video. If you have any comments about a weedy man or anything else farming related, suck cows, you'd like to mention, if anybody wants to buy the suck cows, give me a shout as well. Take a the good price for them, only good prices only. But again, thanks for watching. Comment below and give me a wee shout if there's anything you'd like to see. Bye.